knowing that they dealing with the greatest. Got another victim, dirty flu-like symptoms.
Yeah. My bad, y'all.
Yeah, sure enough. Round 2, fight. All right. Welcome to the Patnas Podcast. I'm one of your hosts, 1080p, the Plague Partner.
I would happen to be your other host, Aaron Parquet, and we just coming in to bring y'all into our world. Welcome.
Episode 1. You know what I'm saying?
The premiere.
How you feeling, G?
Man, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited. We got a lot in store for y'all, and hope y'all enjoy. You know what I mean? We finna get it started. This is the very first episode of the goodness gracious, I messed up.
Came back to Hunters.
The Plague Patnas Podcast.
Yeah.
Shut up. Yeah, this is the very first episode of the Plague Patnas Podcast where we be talking about everything and anything. So
that's a fact.
Y'all tune in. Get ready.
That's a fact. So she out the gate. You know how we move.
Mm-hmm.
Just what you been on? You know what I'm saying?
Working and working. Y'all don't understand. Listen, we put a lot into our craft, and there's a lot of life that goes into our craft. So when we tell you we've been working on a lot of different stuff, it's not necessarily just our stuff, but a lot of the times we working. So that's on my end. That's pretty much it. Just been working and staying ahead of the thing that is life, man. How about you? What's been going on with you?
Same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Well, for the definitely been in work mode.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
For the world, I'm actually recovering from a broken leg.
Yeah, that y'all gonna have to let him tell it to you one of these days.
Yeah, I'm gonna say that story. For those who know, they know. But shaking back, you know what I mean? I'm off the crutches. Yeah. I might use them here and there because sometimes I'm a little rough.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But doing the school thing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Definitely proud of you on that, starting that chapter.
I appreciate
that new journey, man. You know, I know it's not easy. Whether you starting, whatever period in life, whether you starting off from high school, just going back into it years later, it's, I commend everybody that's going out there chasing in pursuit of that higher education. So don't give up, stay focused, and shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to you, my brother, for real.
Appreciate you. They pay.
Yeah.
You go learn something. That'll be value they're gonna pay. I need that.
Mm-hmm.
We need a Plague Partner set.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, school, work, fam.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Actually about to get back in this music space.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah.
I talked to Daz earlier, and they talking about making a trip.
Word. Shout out to Dirty Soap. Y'all, that'll be a crazy episode because that's a lot of high energy. Yeah. That'll be a lot of high energy in the building. But definitely shout out to Dirty Soap because that's, you know what I mean?
Yeah, we locked in.
Yep.
We locked in. That's why we had to keep it G with y'all. This is our first episode.
Yeah. This is literally the third time we're doing the first episode. We want to make it special for y'all motherfuckers.
Nah, real talk. we gonna show some of the footage later.
Yeah.
we gonna show some of the footage later.
Like y'all see it? I'm about to say we done changed up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Shout out to Queen Lex. You know what I'm saying? Keeping us honest. Keeping
Shout
us.
Out to Queen.
You know what I mean?
Told us we look dusty.
Terrible.
You know what I'm saying? I was like,
spared no feelings. I was like, I showered. I felt clean. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that was crazy.
Dusty. All right. No.
You know what I'm saying?
No, but you shout outs to y'all. Make sure if y'all have anybody in your corner that's gonna keep it authentic with you and give you advice that's going to get you better in your craft. Keep them around. You know what I'm saying? Those are people that care about you and what you got going on.
Real talk.
Yep.
Real talk. Or they're just evil.
And
not saying that's her.
But hey, either way, you can use the constructive criticism and, make your own decisions based off how you feel.
Nah, in real life. In real life. You dig.
Never underestimate your intuition. How about your tuition? Intuition.
Pay your tuition.
And pay your tuition. Because they gon' Graduate?
But yeah, so to kick things off.
Mm-hmm. It was good old New York.
Got the blue and orange light.
Blue and orange. The good old New York Knicks.
Gotta start with the Knicks, man.
Golly.
Gotta start with the Knicks, man. Shout out to New York.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the Knicks. My pop's from Brooklyn.
Mom's from Harlem. But, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Yeah. So, the BK side of the family turned up. You dig? I ain't gonna lie, man. We've lived through a lot of moments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We lived through a lot of moments, and to be at this stage of life with the Knicks,
man.
ship, and like,
I know Spike Lee is ecstatic, bro. Like,
shout out to Spike Lee.
Shout out to Spike Lee.
I really hope they get Spike Lee a ring. Because
no, he deserves it.
He definitely deserves it.
Courtside every game.
Every game. That's
incredible. Win, lose, draw. Spike's there. You know what I'm saying?
They said Spike Lee spends $300,000 a year. He's been a ticket holder, I believe. I don't want to lie, but at least since the 80s.
Yeah,
if
definitely.
not before that. $10 million all time just going to games. Get that man a ring.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
Get that man a ring.
Just for his patronage alone, that man been there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's been there holding the Knicks down.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Facts.
And it's funny that we even speaking of, championship and the Knicks, Wemby was the only, that's actually the name I've been hearing the most throughout the whole the whole playoffs and the championship. Like, I've been hearing his name more than anything, just for the Knicks to walk away with it. I was like, huh, okay.
And it's crazy because I haven't outside of boxing, I haven't really been tuned in to sports, watching the games. Yeah. I might watch highlights or whatever like that. College basketball I rock with definitely. But I actually watched some of these playoffs and the finals.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, it's been a minute since I got that type of feeling from basketball.
Okay.
As far as, watching NBA and stuff like that, it was kind of, I ain't really, the play style changed up out there. This finals, super ill.
It felt like they were like playing like they were collegially, like they felt like they were actually balling.
Bro, they was hooping.
Okay.
It was some actual hooping going on. De'Aaron Fox, man. But shout out to De'Aaron Fox, man. That's my dude. But yeah, it was some actual hooping going on.
Okay.
The fan base is crazy.
I'm already knowing.
And honestly, just for the culture, it's good for the Knicks to win for the culture. Cause
yeah.
New York has offered us some of the best moments in sports without even being, especially in basketball. The Knicks, I should say, have offered us some of the best moments in sports. The fans, without having to ship in 53 years. So it's like for them to get it, I can only imagine. You can't tell New York nothing for the next century. For real, you can't tell them nothing.
They said they gonna move the Knicks out. They'll still be celebrating the championship. You know what I mean?
Like, you can't tell the Knicks nothing for a century. They got a century on lock.
You said they were balling. Like, as far as and the Knicks, you said they were down 20 the whole series.
They were down at least 16 to 18. Game 4, double digits.
Okay.
Game 4, they were down like 27 or something like that, and came back and won. It's crazy, and it was in the craziest way. They were down at the beginning of the last game, Game 5, and that's the other crazy thing. It only went 5 games. Another thing I like about, and this is how I know it was. This is why I feel like a lot of people agree. nobody was doing that. Oh, it's rigged. Oh, the NBA wants such and such to win. I didn't really hear a lot of that, especially in the fashion the Knicks won. Them boys was down every single game. Spurs could have won every game. The Spurs could have won 4 in a row. They lost the first 2, beat the Knicks on the road one time, was up to 27, the second game on the road. It looked like it was going to be 2-2. Knicks came back, won that game on the last second tip-in by OG. And then game 5, they were down until the fourth quarter and came back.
So Jalen
Brunson dropped 45. Yeah, it was
okay.
They was going at it.
All right, bet.
They was going at it. And I feel bad because everything is so result-based nowadays. Bruh, I've never been close to the NBA ship. But just to be in that, win or lose, to be in that environment, that's some...
I can imagine it being electric, just filling
You feel what I'm saying?
From
but
the
people
stadium
act like...
to the city to
the accomplishment
state,
isn't always the outcome. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Sometimes the accomplishment is being there. You dig? Like, especially some of the rooms we done been in and people we done been around. And it's like, it's one thing to be acknowledged. It's another thing when it's like, I'm here. I'm actually present in this moment around these people. You dig? And they telling me this about myself. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of times people get caught up in how to play out. You know what I'm saying? Oh, well, you ain't get $1 million. But you ain't never been nowhere close to have these type of conversations. You know what I'm saying?
And the conversation be worth more than
Bruh.
any price. The application of the knowledge gained.
That Cali trip. We doing a podcast right now because certain conversations click certain things in. It's like, you know what? Let's make it shake. Yeah. Let's make it happen. So
long overdue.
Yeah. Yeah. But big shout out to the Knicks.
Shout outs to the Knicks and the Spurs too, because you know,
and the Spurs.
Yeah, if y'all definitely was hooping like that. Shout outs to the athletes that put it all on the line and you know, not just for the entertainment but for the love of the game. I mean, shout outs to y'all.
Yeah, man. Which brings me to something I wanted to talk about. I feel like being in a city that wins a ship, I feel like that's an experience that everybody needs.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I know how New York feels right now because when the Saints won.
Man, when the Saints won, oh my gosh. I was actually in Hammond, well, in another part of Louisiana for those that aren't familiar with Hammond or the layout of Louisiana, but I was actually at school at the time, like the streets, looking at the streets from just the television set. Oh my gosh, man.
Listen, we were outside. First off, I remember watching every game that season. Yeah. Every game that season was crazy.
Oh yeah.
Every single game that season was crazy.
Yeah.
So the build up to it is wild. Bro, we was going to Hooters to watch the game. Hooters? Yes. And it was jumping in that bitch.
As classic and traditional as that sounds, we don't do mainstream stuff as far as like, but that's that type of situation, that type of vibe, like you could feel it throughout the entire state of Louisiana. Like we was just like, yo, it's in the air.
Oh, to know that New York is
feel it, that bliss. Yeah. Shout outs to New York, man.
Man, because New York done been through. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
They needed that.
Yeah, man.
You know they get their Super Bowls saying that.
And they do. What is it? It's do they have any championships as far as like baseball or anything? Because I wanted to make sure because it's like I was going through the history of my mind. I'm like, yeah, of course, my fault, y'all. Don't no disrespect. I was just thinking any other championships outside of baseball. Like, is there anything that they?
Oh, outside of baseball.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering more so.
I know, but of course the Giants.
Yeah. Tripping.
Of course the Giants.
Tripping.
The Jets haven't done anything in a minute.
Okay.
They probably up next. The Jets. You know, but baseball they got the Mets, they got the Yankees.
The Yankees, yeah.
You dig? And I think they got. I don't know how many hockey situations they won, but they got hockey situation too. But yeah, man, the Knicks.
I be forgetting about hockey. But yeah, shout outs to the Knicks. Shout outs to New York.
Shout out to the Knicks, man. And everybody was saying, be safe and all that, but I'm telling you, we've been there. Ain't nothing about to happen to nobody. Like, everybody good. That's the best time to be. Every city should have that feeling.
That experience, yeah.
Because it's different, especially cities, with crime and things of that nature.
Yeah. It opens up a lot for the economy there. Just for opportunities for people that want to invest. And again, just the overall.
Oh my God. Yo,
overall, the citizenship.
That part. Getting money at that time was crazy.
Man.
Bruh, I had 3 jobs at that time.
I'm already.
One of them was I delivered pizzas.
Mm-hmm.
The tips was crazy. Pause.
Appreciate the business.
Yeah, man. You did, but whatever you did, you was getting money.
Yeah, absolutely.
You did.
Well, y'all was. I was in college, not still figuring shit out. So shout outs to the folks that was out there. I was learning, I guess. Yeah. Anywho. No, man, it definitely it does bring a certain level of like it's a blissful feeling, man. Everybody's on one page. Everybody it definitely feels like certified harmony, some real life unity. Mm-hmm. So, man.
With that being said, what would you say is the greatest championship run you've witnessed?
Naturally, in my lifetime, I'm gonna say the Patriots. I know there's some. I have to go do my due diligence basketball wise, but that's what came to my mind automatically is just the run they had for a while. The Patriots definitely. We looking at. I mean, we could say because are we talking now also Bulls as well though, like.
That's what I'm saying. Like,
because I think you always think about the iconic Jordan pictures like.
We done been around for a lot.
Yeah, man.
We ain't even up there yet.
So I'm for my lifetime solely, I'm gonna go with the Patriots because I've seen pretty much all those Super Bowls in play out.
Right.
So yeah, Belichick and Brady were definitely like on a run.
It was nasty. It was anytime you get to become a villain of a team, that's when you know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. That's when you know. And them boys were villains.
Deflategate.
You dig what I'm saying? Them boys was villains.
Man.
You know what I'm saying? I got a different kind of approach to that. Terrence Crawford.
I'm not mad at that at all. I'm definitely not mad at that at all, and that's actually very awesome that you. Because I was thinking sports team, but he is a franchise in himself. That man is he's a beast.
I watched Terrence Crawford from 135 on up. Mm-hmm. All his fights wasn't televised, but when I saw this dude at 135, I was like, Terrence Crawford reminds me of. If I had that ability, that's what I would be. Because everything that I always did everything on how comfortable it was, not on what was practical.
Gotcha.
When I was growing up, when I played baseball left-handed. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I would bat left-handed. I was comfortable on first base, and it is better for you to be. Basically where you could position your catching glove in, it benefits playing on first base. Right. I didn't know none of this. I didn't know concepts. I was just, what else? Oh, and when it came to boxing, I would box southpaw. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
My lead hand, my strong hand felt better as a lead. and I was able to be precise.
I got you.
With the left. So, either or, forget all that.
Mm-hmm.
To watch this dude go from, where he was at in his career, I basically watched the whole thing happen.
Yeah.
I knew it. Like, it was no doubt when I saw it. I'm like, this dude different. Terrence Crawford, it's like, and that's the other thing with Terrence Crawford. They got people that you know how they got, like, hood legends?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
It's like everybody got a Terrence Crawford from where they from, in their own right.
Mm-hmm.
You dig what I'm saying? Like,
I got you.
Cool with everybody, but dangerous.
Yeah.
You dig? Good at everything. You know what I'm saying? No, great at everything.
Mm-hmm.
I was good at everything, great at certain things.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, it's like certain people, I ain't gonna say names. These people probably don't even remember me. But it's like, dude got everything. You know what I'm saying? He could do it all. He could flip, he could hoop, he could play football, baseball, hockey.
Yeah.
He the fastest. You know what I'm saying?
Overall
All that
athleticism.
jazz. Yeah.
That
So
can transcend whatever sport.
but I never saw one of those become Terrence Crawford.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Like, I never saw nobody from that space go on to be one of the greatest of all time. So to basically for him to have that familiar thing about him around the way, like he could be from anybody other type shit.
Yeah, definitely.
And to see him actually break through and turn all that into what he is now. And I was there at the Errol Spence Terrence Crawford fight, me and my little bro, Brian Jr.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bruh.
I know that was a time.
One of the best. Shout out my little brother Brian Jr. Love you to life. That was one of the best moments of my life. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Shout out to my moms, because moms held us down with that joint. You know
yes,
what I'm
sir.
saying?
Shout out to Brian Jr. Shout out to my dudes.
Yeah.
You know.
But yeah, we went out there and bro, we witnessed that shit.
I'm sure. I know that was amazing.
Bruh. Hey, you know I be on chill.
Mm-hmm.
I was screaming to the top of my lungs. I swear to promise. I was standing on seats and shit, screaming to the top of my lungs, bro.
Yo,
I couldn't even hear myself. It was so loud in there.
I've only seen this man get out of character maybe twice, and these were extenuating circumstances. But to hear that in like real life, that's hilarious. I know that. I know electricity, electric, bro. I can only imagine, bro.
It was buku people in that building. Man, I couldn't even hear myself yelling. I was screaming to the top of my lungs.
Man, I'm
like,
sure.
Turned up. You did?
Yes, sir.
Man, black folks, they in that bed. We not, all right, so where we was in I ain't never been in a stadium. It was a T-Mobile Arena.
Uh-huh.
It's like you got the bottom, then you got the tier above that. Then you had us. Mm-hmm. Then you had a tier above us, a tier above that, and a tier above that.
Okay.
It was that big, and that bit was all the way around every seat filled.
That's a Terrence Crawford fight. So I'm already
undisputed welterweight championship of the world.
I'm already knowing, man. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you good.
Because I want to say just shout outs to his raw strength, to his power.
That's what I'm saying. He different.
You don't even, like, I'm not going to say, because Terrence looks to be in great shape, but to say that he's stronger than he looks, it's like, man.
Yeah, bro. So that's the greatest. And then he went on to be undisputed again, beating Canelo. We got a bag off that fight.
Yes, sir.
You dig? That was another cool thing about going to Vegas. Like, I do the sports betting and shit.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Me and little bro went to the casino to put in a ticket. Like, it was a vibe. It was a different feeling. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It was dope.
Good memory type.
Yeah, I'm an experienced type of,
Mm-hmm.
I'm a dude. And when I go back to Vegas, I'm going to the casino. I want to put in a ticket. Give me my ticket. Yeah. You dig? And when this bit hit, I'm about to turn this bit in. Like,
yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
But yeah, he went on to be undisputed. He was undisputed at 140. Mm-hmm. The fight that me and little bro was at, that was one for undisputed at 147. And then he turned around and did it again after being a champ at 154. He beat Canelo to be undisputed a third time. So that's the greatest championship run I done seen. And I was part of.
Right,
you know what I'm
right.
saying?
You got to see that firsthand. You got to witness it. Nah, that's definitely, that's dope.
Yeah, did.
Okay. Okay.
Dope shit, man.
What was the actual? What was
Matter of fact, that's you talking that sick or sickening.
Okay. Yeah.
Get to it.
Yeah, we might as well because that was a very good transition. So
Yeah,
it's
sure.
so this portion we bringing you is sick or sickening.
Press the button.
We'll edit that out.
Oh, you ain't know we had a button. We ain't had a button yet.
Nah,
My bad.
I thought you talked to the audience. Don't worry about that. Anyway.
But just for context, episode 1, sick or sickening is our rating segment where we rate something sick or sickening. It's obvious. We the sick fellas, so you know what the sick means.
Sick.
You know what the sickening. You dig? So yeah, to kick it off. Matter of fact, we can start with
Sports betting. And,
we can start with the sports betting.
so
How you feel about sports betting? You sick of it? I mean, is it sick?
So for me, like I haven't partaken, but just based on this economy, I'm with it. I think it's sick. I think it's something that people, because it's another source of income that people can actually tap into. So I mean, I'm all for whatever helps people make some legit money. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
so I'm cool with it. I'm definitely cool with it.
No, I agree with that.
Yeah.
I say, and not just because I take part in it, but just understanding what it does for sports in general.
Mm-hmm.
It's another layer of involvement in sports. You know what I mean? And it's also built a new community. You dig? Like my little partner from work. When he see me, he like, man, you know, let me get some picks. You dig? And we'll sit down and go over the picks and all that jazz like that. But you know, just creating another space for people to connect, not only with the sport but connect with each other. You know what I'm saying?
I've heard just the groups I've been around, different work sites and different areas. I've heard a lot more women speaking on it as well. Like
that's
the
a
ladies,
fact.
I've heard a lot of ladies talking about hitting parlays, and so I'm like, hey, more power.
And I'm
to
gonna tell
y'all,
you this
know
too,
what I mean?
and that's the beauty of the sports betting thing. Women are very creative with their picks.
Word.
Like the women that I know that do sports betting, I'm like, yo, I never would have thought to put that together, and
I
but
wonder,
just learning.
Like, is it like an imaginative process? that
Yeah,
they go by?
because at the end of the day, you're not necessarily betting against the line or anything.
Right.
You have to be creative and strategic. It's just that simple. Shout out to the WNBA. I love y'all. I'm getting money with y'all all season.
Shout outs to y'all. Shout outs to the WNBA.
Also, hold on. The WNBA popping.
I haven't been tuning in sports in general, but yeah.
And that's another thing with sports betting. If you study like me, you dig what I'm saying? I'm gonna go watch. Bruh. These women hooping, bruh.
They've always been hooping to me. I'm about to say, you know,
That's the thing.
and shout outs to Candace Parker. That was like my first
Listen,
real. I was like,
I love you, Candace Parker, but they'll tear Candace Parker up in this day and age.
Yeah.
Candace
They
Parker
balling
was
like
cold,
that,
but they
man.
hooping. I'm like,
who? What's
who you talking about? Caitlin Clark?
no, the queen, Lisa
Oh, Lord, I can't.
Lisa
remember.
Leslie? Is it?
Yes.
Is it Lisa Leslie? No.
Yeah,
Lisa,
Leslie.
okay,
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure. Yeah.
And she still look the same too.
Man,
She's
what?
Gorgeous. She still look exactly the same. But yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Lisa Leslie, they'll get at her in this day and age.
real.
They hooping. The skill set is crazy.
That's a big statement, sir.
They got this chick named Kelsey Plum.
Okay.
Bruh, she cold, bruh. She cold. She played for the LA Sparks. Asia Wilson played for the Aces. Asia Wilson, I ain't gonna lie, son. She could out and actually, especially in this day and age, because well, actually, the game has a little bit more physicality in it nowadays. It kind of got a little more finesse early on in the 20s, but it's kind of added a little more physicality to it.
Okay.
But even with that, Asia Wilson could put up some buckets on the NBA team. She cold. Her skill set is crazy. You know what I'm saying? And you know, she's a big, but she got handles. She got footwork. She got a jumper.
Okay.
She play defense. She get rebounds. Caitlin Clark is super talented with a basketball.
Yeah, absolutely.
You dig?
Absolutely.
What's my girl name? Kelsey Mitchell. She cold too. She play with Caitlin Clark.
Okay.
They putting up buckets. I'm like, this is crazy.
Okay.
But actually, it's fun to watch.
Yeah, I've never been of the mind because they actually have a very fundamental game from the games that I've seen. It's very structured, like very, very fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
they really be playing. Like you go out on a court and see, and I mean this with the highest respect, you see like an old head out there and they out there just with a sound fundamental game. Like they gonna ball on you, like back you down, simple maneuver layups, you know what I'm saying, hook shots, all that kind of stuff. Like that's always been there's, I guess if you will, it's not as flashy for the sake of.
It is now.
Is it now?
It is.
Okay.
It is. I'd be like,
but I've never had a problem.
The fundamentals
with
are still there though.
Okay.
No, that's what I liked about it.
Yeah.
Because it shows. To me, it's a more pure game.
Yeah. That part.
But they saucy now.
Oh.
Like it's crazy. Kalia Copper, she cold.
Shout outs to the ladies
You know
getting it done.
Flo J in the league now. She getting nice. You know, she nice with it. Like she getting that. She gonna grow.
Yeah.
You dig? But it's a lot of man, what's the old girl name? She got a sister too. Both of them cold. They pretty too. But yeah, that's the other part. Y'all can say what y'all want. There's always been attractive women in WNBA.
Absolutely.
But in this day and age, they cold.
It's a different. They're balancing the line of
Man.
athlete and supermodel type.
Man, it's just a lot of people don't get to see. But
Yeah.
they got some yeahs in there. Like, and I'm just saying that for the purpose of like everything about the game is more attractive now.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
So yeah, shout out to the WNBA. But yeah, anywho, all that to say, we rock with the whole sports, baby.
Sports betting is sick.
Sick, for sure.
We rock with that.
You dig? All right.
We can go ahead and the old reality TV.
Okay. Reality TV.
Reality TV.
I'm gonna say sickening.
I'm sickening. I'm definitely finding it sickening.
Sickening. I feel like reality TV is running its course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Bring me back fake TV. Actually, no.
Scripted, or at least right, honest, outright. We know it's scripted.
Well, let me walk that back some. Because reality TV, I still rock with reality TV, but the type of reality TV that is recently dominant is the nonsense. It's all nonsense.
Yeah.
But you know, the fighting and all that, this dude, that chick, that
Yeah.
chick, that chick, that dude. The reality TV that should still be popping, Cops. You dig what I'm saying? Cops, bruh. That's reality.
what you want? We can only so much of that because the copyright stuff. But Cops.
Matter of fact, shout out
Cops.
to you doing the editing on this episode?
Yeah, we can.
I bet.
That, yeah.
Watch this clip from Cops.
Get on the ground. Put your hands behind your back.
Taking him into custody.
Put your hands behind your back.
He said he was bitten his leg.
No, he wasn't. The dog never even touched you.
The dog did bite me.
Man, I was on top of you. The dog did not bite you. The dog was behind me.
Oh, no, you did.
So that was me. I bit you.
So he.
You see what I'm saying? Cops.
Random foolishness at its finest.
Bruh. You dig? And
Shout outs to the cameramen
bruh.
across
Yo.
the world. That's the only thing reality for me, like as for us as videographers and producers and engineers and all that good stuff, a lot of behind the scenes work. We forget that these cameramen and camera people and camerawomen, these camera people are running. They keeping up with these folks,
Full speed.
beat for beat,
Holding
to
the
give
camera.
you the action, holding a camera. And if it's a television camera, which most likely it is the over the shoulder joint, they
Yeah. And
So
keeping
like,
that bitch steady too.
What?
And we be complaining about a gimbal.
A gimbal.
Man, what?
While we
Them folks be
they through alleyways, like, fence hopping, like car chases. Mind you, they're in a live car chase, adrenaline going. Officers just So it's like I agree with you on like if we bring back something like the baddie generation. That whole thing, man, like, that's a whole like for me, like that's why that was the first thing that came to mind would be like the housewife aspect of it. It's like this doesn't serve to me. It doesn't serve us well. It doesn't serve our community well at all. And it's like,
but two things that come from cops that benefits everybody. It lets y'all know, stay out the streets. Mm-hmm. They will get you, and you're gonna be looking crazy.
Yep.
And number two, if they catch you, at least you popping in the hood.
Good.
You know
Straight up.
You know what I'm saying? You come home, man. Yeah, my son was on cops.
You about to say you learn a little something about the law too. You actually listen to the codes and all that stuff, man. Look.
Never mind, I was about to.
Hey.
But yeah, pay attention. Pay attention.
Yeah, man. And speaking of the digression, but in hand with the conversation, know your laws, know your rights, get familiar with them on every level as much as possible. Know your laws.
That's important.
Yeah.
That's really important.
Yeah.
For real. But yeah, so with that being said, you know, when you consider cops and First 48, I would consider that reality TV.
Yeah. I definitely keep those. Those are entertaining in the aspects of like you see and get a lot of information through those things. Mm-hmm. So it's like, you know, due process and again different codes and different laws and bylaws and I said know your laws, but know your rights more also as well. But like you get more than just entertainment in those types of situations.
Yes,
so it's like
there's actually something there to grasp. Mm-hmm. You dig? So yeah, you know, reality TV got different, you know, facets to it. So from that space, I gotta say sick on the reality TV. You dig?
I'm still overall. I'm sickening. It's sickening to me on the reality TV. So I'm gonna just stay with that. But shout outs to the cameramen and the producers and editors.
Yeah, bro.
Definitely. You know what though? Sick. Cheaters. Cheaters for me. Cheaters. Like, they had to replace a host because my man got stabbed.
Bruh,
I'm not.
Cheaters, yo.
Wow.
Hey, and actually,
anyway, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Cheaters. I done seen some wild stuff on that.
Bruh.
I done seen some wild stuff on that.
Cheaters, bruh. Like,
shout out to Cheaters.
Yeah, sick. All right, I changed my mind. Man. It's sick, yeah.
You gotta choose some good TV, man.
Yeah, definitely. I won't watch Baddies or Housewives, but I darn sure tune into some Cheaters and some goddamn cops in the first 48. That man got a chicken sandwich. You know it. You know what it is.
They might as well put a commercial in that shit at this point.
What? Man.
This episode of First 48 is sponsored by Popeyes. Come get a chicken sandwich.
Yo, Cole D, he getting one. So you know you might want to consider him.
Everybody gets one. What you saying, Popeyes? Toot.
He did it. No.
Oh, that's one I wanted to run.
What you got?
Group chats. Sick or sickening?
Overall, I'm sick. I fool sick. I like them because in the spaces I've been in, I'm okay with being able to catch up with everybody at my leisure and still being able to responding at my leisure, but making sure everybody is all right on a day-to-day basis or time.
You know what that says?
What's that?
You have a great family.
Well, I'm more referring to like friend wise, because like family wise, on an individual, I don't really have too many family group chats.
Man, let me tell you something.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to my family. I got a great family, immediate family, like we was in the same house. Mm-hmm. Great family in general, but my family be on nonsense, bro. We did. Queen family be on nonsense.
Yeah.
But you need to know your family nonsense, bro.
Absolutely.
It's important.
Absolutely.
It's important. You dig? Even in group chats are a way to be present without being present. If you don't want to respond, you ain't got to respond.
Yeah.
But you could definitely see who stole such and such, you know what I mean, this, that, and third, or who graduating, or who baby lost their teeth.
You
dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's
absolutely. No, I'm good. I'm good with group chats. I think they sick. I think they're useful.
The only thing is you can't get out of them.
Yeah, that part.
Some people know how to get out of them.
I think it has to be like the curator or the person that makes they have to let you out of
my whole girl.
I know you should be able to.
My whole girl, she told me the other day, she was like, yeah, my little sister them gonna call me the other day talking about, did you remove yourself from the group chat? I was like, bruh, you took yourself out of the group. Show did. I'm like, bruh, you wild.
Show did.
Show did. Man, bruh, first of all, how you figure out how to get yourself out the group chat? That's my thing. I can't never get out. I just gotta mute it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But honestly, nowadays I ain't even in a big old group chat.
Right.
Just the parents, siblings type vibe.
Yeah.
But at one point in time, I'm mute that.
Oh yeah. Notification wise, I'm not getting no alerts. I'm not getting any alerts from the group chat, but I definitely tune in. Just,
Bruh.
Memory unlocked.
Recent, bruh. Man, my pops called me. We chopping it up. Bruh. All I'm going to say is, I ain't going to go all the way into it. All I'm going to say is, bruh, my grandma was in the streets fighting, gang. 87. 87, bruh. And it's two things about it. Number one, it's not out of her character, which is crazy to say. It's not out of her character.
Wait a minute.
It's not out of her character.
Not out of her character.
Nah, bruh.
I mean,
but she tripping though. My pop's talking about she be out till 11. I can't make this up. I ain't even want to bring this up. But bruh, talking about she basically just spinning the block. I'm like, who she be with?
Yeah.
Why am I asking these questions? Why do I have to know this stuff? And then, come to find out, when this incident happened, my uncle was there.
I was about to ask, was she, not the pride.
Hold on. My uncle had a stroke. So, she was going to get him to bring him to get something to eat. Mm-hmm. Got the call. I ain't going to go into all that because...
Right.
I'm gonna just make myself more mad. But she went and spent the bin with my uncle. He did. Now, as crazy as that is, the crazier part is, like I said, my uncle had a stroke. So he isn't walking or talking. So who got him in the car?
It had to be G-Ma.
Why is my 87-year-old grandmother lifting my uncle, putting him in the car?
That's what I was assuming. I hope it wasn't.
I can't make this up, bro.
So what she be doing at 11? Like what up until 11, at night? She be out.
She be out in the streets, and then this the kicker. My pops was like, when he called to check on her, because in this incident they ended up falling to the ground. So pops called to check on her. She talking about, oh, I'm doing good. I'm feeling real good. I've been on the prayer line this morning since 6 a.m. I was like, bro.
Prayer line.
Bro, my grandmother has always been instrumental in the church.
For me.
Always been instrumental in the church, bro. My family, bro. The new thing is this funeral wild chat that be going on. And now all the funerals are recorded for people that aren't there. You dig? Bruh. We gonna start down the line when we popping. I'm gonna show some clips from the family funerals. It's some, bruh. Shout out to Pastor Lewis. I've been knowing Pastor Lewis my whole life. That's my grandmother pastor. It's really the family pastor. You know what I'm saying? I believe he retired now. Pastor Lewis is cold too. He used to walk on the pews and shit. He wasn't even that tall. You know what I'm saying? Hey, people used to move out the way. He used to, it did. But so yeah,
it's the Lord's footwork,
bruh. The Lord was with him, bruh. That boy could walk the Red Sea. Pastor Lewis a bad man, bruh. Can't nobody stop Pastor Lewis, bruh.
Respect.
He one of the realest dudes I ever met. Like just a great man in general.
Yeah.
You dig? But man, at my uncle James' funeral, bruh. They was cutting up in that so bad, bruh. Telling stories about my Uncle James. Everybody told a story about him shooting somebody. This is his funeral. I'm like, bro, my Uncle James got to lay here and listen to this, bro. Uncle James can't say nothing. Can't defend himself, can't get up. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, bro, it got so crazy in there. Pastor Lewis hopped up and said, help somebody.
James was a bad help.
Help me, Father. I was like, bruh. Me and my mama watching this shit. All right. My mom probably laughing right now. I'm like, bro, somebody get my uncle out of here, bro. Get him out of there. Y'all gonna stop playing my uncles, bro. Real stories from my family. I'm about to get paid for my hardships and all my trauma, bro.
Heck yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I need that. You dig? Y'all stressing my daddy out and stuff.
Is it gonna get you in any trouble with the fam?
Man, what they gonna do? Listen. I'm built just like they built. I'm on all that, and I'm in shape. That's the difference. You dig what I'm saying? Y'all, man, no play. That's why I don't even go out there, because they got me hot.
Yeah.
Got my grandma. My grandma made me banana pudding.
Right.
My own.
Yeah, man.
Like I said, it ain't out of her character, but she ain't supposed to be doing none of that. You dig? It's
you know what I forget often, bro? Like, the first time I met my grandma, I know she had goals.
She one of them.
She still got. I think
she
she
a
still
gangster
got,
out the gate. That's how my Uncle Nig them was.
Bro, I was like, and looking back when we first interacted, she was relatively young. You know what I mean? Like, I was like, yo, you know, because and then as they get older and continue growing and living life, it's like, we forget that they've been a certain way. They've had these certain things set in their ways since before we came into the picture. So it's like, yo, why are you like this? Why are you? I've been this way.
You feel I can't help it, boy. Don't be hugging on me on the internet, boy. I'm a gangster. What's wrong with you? Because I got you some food. But you my granddad. I don't care about that, boy. I'm a player. Can't be seen hugging you on the internet, boy.
Drop my stack out here.
You feel me? Bro was like that.
I mean, hey, we was raised by strong women, bro.
Yeah,
like that's shout outs to the queens in our lives, of our lives, and that gave us life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, we definitely blessed and grateful, because we know some
we
real
gonna get
life
to some stories on here. We gonna get to some stories,
man.
You did. Even though my family be getting on my nerves with stuff like that, I still need to be tapped in.
Yeah, and I think that's the beautiful thing about it is, you don't, like you said, you don't have to be present for every conversation, but a couple scrolls and you caught up. You know, you caught, you're in the now of it. So, and it shrinks the world and brings the family a little bit closer.
And that's how my news get. Oh, Ty broke his leg. I ain't got to call nobody. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Everybody, it's gonna trickle down. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna trickle down. On to the next.
Moving on.
You did. Right. Sick or sickening. And we can make this the last one.
Okay.
Streaming exclusive movies.
Hey, shit. So, like, double-sided answer for me. As an artist, sickening. As a LimeWire child, and the you know,
Bear share.
Man, like, and I haven't done it. I'm not gonna say I haven't done it in the last year, but you know, I still gets my my bootleg pirated.
Flicks?
Huh?
Oh.
I don't know where we was going with that, but I as far as
Nah,
like
just
when you
playing.
say streaming exclusive movies, you mean like illegally, like different, like or like?
Oh no. See, he about to incriminate himself.
Yeah, my bad.
Nah,
I told you I'm from a different.
Movies being released strictly
For
space.
okay,
instead.
my bad. I definitely about to
Yeah.
bootleg. I'm okay with that if it's, you know, if y'all give it the proper treatment, if y'all make it a good movie, if y'all make it a. Let me see. Now saying that out loud, I have to think about if I've run across. Oh yeah, absolutely. I'm good because The Five Bloods, just for me alone, The Five Bloods and Ma Rainey's Black Bottom, because those were Netflix exclusives.
Check this though, because that's the other side of it.
Yeah.
Now, on one hand, it all goes together. Mm-hmm. So, recently I've been watching the YouTube movies.
Yeah. Okay.
You dig? Mm-hmm. It's free with the ads.
Yeah.
Because I saw Cop and a Half on there. You ever seen Cop and a Half?
I'm familiar with it. It's it's the little brother and the older white cop, like Tom Selleck or something like that, or somebody with the mustache, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And you know you better with the actor names.
I was trying to remember.
I thought it was Burt Reynolds or something.
It might be. Yeah, you're absolutely right. It was Burt Reynolds. I said Tom Selleck because of the mustache, but it was.
Real
I just saw white face and a mustache. I was like, yeah, Tom Reynolds. No, you were right. It was Burt Reynolds. Cop and a Half was the joint.
Yeah, Cop and a Half. That was always one of my favorite movies.
Okay.
And so I was watching Cop and a Half. I've been watching on YouTube TV.
Right.
No, not YouTube TV. Nah. No, I think that is
YouTube movies.
I think YouTube movies. Mm-hmm. And I watched the free with ads. Mm-hmm. You did. Mm-hmm. I kind of miss commercials anyway, but so I'm on that joint, bruh. I see Bloodsport.
Yeah.
I see Hard Target.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I see Jackie Chan Rumble in the Bronx.
Operation Condor is on there, I think.
It is.
Yep.
Now, so I'm in heaven at this point.
Yeah. Yes, sir.
I'm telling Queen, I'm glad if my leg was healthy all the way, I'll be doing roundhouse kicks in the house. For real. You know what I'm saying? So, nah, for real. Bro, they got 3 ninjas on there, all of them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They even got surf ninjas on that bit.
One I came across, me and the Queen was watching the other day, was Mindhunters. Man.
Bro, they got Tremors on there.
Oh, wow.
You know what I'm saying?
I didn't come across Tremors, but no, I believe it, though, because they have some classics on there.
Now, with that being said, I'm watching Bloodsport. I know this movie like the back of my hand. I know this movie by heart.
Right.
I used to watch this movie on VHS thousands of times.
Right.
I know this movie. I
think I know where you're going.
You know exactly where I'm going.
All right.
Man, they got a whole part. I'm like, what is this? What is this? This did not happen. Same thing with Hard Target. And Hard Target was fire because it took place in New Orleans.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm blown away. I'm like, this is fire. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What is this? This did not happen. 12 Monkeys is on there. It got so many movies on it.
Yeah.
I'm like, what is this?
So was it new footage, edited footage, or like what?
It was, I'm pretty sure it was old footage that didn't make the original cut.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
They just took the liberty.
They just, if this part felt, you know, because if, it's crazy what they would think or consider controversial. But I guess if it's considered a controversial part, they switch it for another part. They did the same thing on Fifth Element.
So they edited kind of.
Yeah, they edited.
Oh
They
yeah,
edited the joint.
definitely. That's okay. We were definitely on the same page. Yeah.
Same thing with The Sopranos. They took a whole person out that joint. Christina's homegirl is a completely different chick. If you don't got it on VHS or DVD,
that's crazy.
You got whatever version they showing on.
And it's digitized? It's like, how do they...
They actually reshot The Soprano joint.
Okay.
They actually reshot those.
I'm about to say, that's a lot of editing they got.
But if you don't own the Sopranos franchise...
You won't know.
Okay. And you don't have access to the... So, as far as that's concerned, streaming exclusive movies, even though it's a fire situation, concept, dope to have access to certain movies right there from YouTube.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Y'all changing stuff. That's a problem.
I'd have to... I rock with, I got YouTube Premium because I don't. Adversely, I get what you mean about the ads. I don't have the ads on YouTube, but I'm a Tubi connoisseur.
He calling me broke.
Nah, not at all, because I love Tubi. And I love that. I appreciate the ads in that because of you get your breaks, you can go reset, you can do some stuff within that commercial break space. Yeah. So I appreciate that aspect of it. I had just been to the point where I would, when I listen to music on my routes, sometimes I'll use a YouTube playlist, and I'll be zoned out, and an ad come on, I'll be like, "Yo, that's my part." So it's like, hey, but I think I haven't come across any movies with those additions to it yet that I've noticed, but I think it might be I believe they will take liberties to just, and I know they'll edit it, especially. Matter of fact, I'm glad you spoke on it because me and the little people, we watched Friday the 13th. And don't judge me for everybody. Friday the 13th, how old are your children? Don't worry about all that. But the point is, it was edited to the point where I could watch it with my children. It's like there was no nudity, no graphic language, no gore. It was just folks running and walking away from Jason, and it inferred them, getting killed off screen, or, he would grab them and they cut to another scene. So it's like, I think I have run across what you're referring to, at least in that space.
Right. That's actually a good flip on it. I didn't even think about it.
Because it was...
But nah, man.
It's like, nah, man.
Nah.
I did
Let
enjoy
them
being
see
able to
him
watch
get
that.
his head chopped off. You dig? It's good for character.
It built character.
You know what I'm saying? You dig? Yeah. Nah. Stop changing stuff. So it brings more value back to having tangible assets. You know what I'm saying? And it also changes what's considered an asset, because if you have the VHS Lion King.
Oh, yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Folks is going crazy on eBay for Diamond Edition VHSs on Disney movies.
Bruh. And so you know what? I remember that was the thing. Yeah. And we thought all the Disney people that was doing that was crazy.
Yeah.
Shit.
Stockpile VHS. Eating. They saw, and you know what's crazy? They probably, not crazy, but genius to see that the horizon of technology, to be like, all right, this format is gonna go. If I'm looking at the cassette, the Betamax to the cassette player to the CD to the, you know what I'm saying, the different different transitions of media, then I know that these are gonna be obsolete and or more valuable because the technology won't be available. So. To be able to see that, I know them, like you said, them folks is eating,
bro.
Man. So streaming, going back, what was streaming exclusive movies? Was that sickening?
I'm torn. I would have to say sick, because even though there are small parts missing,
still accessible.
It's still there.
Yeah.
You dig? It's still there. You know what I'm saying? So shout outs to the streaming of exclusive movies. You know what I mean? Yeah, man.
Preserve the arts.
But yeah.
So that was it. That was sick or sickening.
Yeah, man. We gonna. Sometimes it might be a swift segment. Sometimes we might talk for 30 minutes.
Yeah, we'll expand upon things.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying.
But
y'all here for it.
That's it. You know what I'm saying.
Dig.
Listen to this track.
Yeah, I mean. You dig? All right, so You want to go revolve or dissolve?
Yeah, we can move on to revolve or dissolve.
Press the button.
Revolve or dissolve. It's things that we either want to continue and things that we should continue, or redesign to make better and keep going, or things that we should completely do away with or just discontinue.
Facto.
All right. So what do we got today for the good people? I see we got community events.
I think we have to expand our mindsets to what are considered community events, because nowadays the world is made up of labeled communities. You know what I'm saying?
Of different communities.
But one of my coworkers just went to a comic book signing Comic-Con event. You dig what I'm saying? Bruh, it's so much stuff out here going on. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But we don't look at them as our type of things. You dig what I'm saying? Bruh, I remember when I was in my early 20s, I think. And we used to go to the Twilight movies. You dig? Go to the Twilight movies. The midnight premieres. The same thing with Marvel and all that.
Yes, sir.
Those are community events.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? People get dressed up for it.
True.
Take off work for it.
Yes, sir.
The whole 9 yards. You just got to move outside of your normal movements.
Your comfort zone, so to speak. Yeah, definitely is revolving and even revolutionizing the community event. We have to define, and I mean, and they're established communities. I think we just got to get over that. Like you said, it's having that kind of that separation of it, and maybe feeling like there's going to be some type of backlash, perhaps, for being a part of this community or having some type of affiliation with.
Yeah.
And it's like, I think for the most part, there are, like you said, just defining what it is for community. Because down here, like, it's so diverse and it's such a melting pot of different cultures and customs. As like the community could. From community to community can look completely different. From the hip hop community, the anime community, like the skateboarding community, like it's a lot of eclectic happenings going on, and even like if we're talking about on a music scene, those are subgenre communities even with themselves, because you got singers, you got even the comedy scene. It's like it's such a. They're close in their own rights, but I feel like there should definitely be more branching and crossover community.
But you know what? And it's funny you say that, because actually, as far as them being available, it's all there.
Yeah.
People just got to pop out. Because the comedy scene in New Orleans is amazing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Crazy.
Shout outs to all the New Orleans comedians, upcoming, already established, and those doing their thing, period.
Yeah, and it's like, and I'm not just talking about, because I'm not even on social right now, but, last time I checked, we popping on social as well. Like,
absolutely.
The comedians from home.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, but actually outside, doing stand-up and all that, we was on the scene.
Yeah.
Dig? And it was some of the most amazing,
absolutely.
You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Experiences.
We got to see a lot of comedians just being behind the camera. We got to see a lot of comedians just do their groundwork, work the room, build their sets. So having as I think it's safe to say we're in the entertainment aspect.
100%.
As far as like hip hop artists, MCs.
But
seeing the work that goes into being a comedian, it's like it's real hand in hand type.
And the other part is within these communities, and the people that occupy them, as far as the talent, everybody kind of does some of what everybody does.
Yeah.
You dig?
Yeah, absolutely.
The comics have some type of musicality to them. Or their approach to comedy is, use words like cadence and things like that.
Yeah, the timing, their
you know what I'm saying?
Their stage presence.
Exactly.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's a lot of similarities there. So, but we've been in the mix. So, in some events, big events, but all of the events have the potential to be big events because the talent is crazy.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely.
It's crazy that when I think about it, we're in the space of, and that's why I'm glad we, on the gas with everything we have going on, because we've been a part of a lot of people's journeys that are well on their way now. You dig what I'm saying? So it's like,
yeah.
It was, like, all right, let's lock in on our situation.
Yeah.
Because, it's like, man, like,
we definitely work.
I've never been that. Well, I guess we always kind of have been, like, but I never wanted to be the person to where when you said such and such, I'm like, oh yeah, I was there when blah blah blah.
Yeah, kind of like you name the fame type or claim the fame on a name type.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I'd
rather
see
show you my
y'all
work
out and about.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's another thing I love about my folks in comedy, when we see them out,
all love,
and we're interacting with their fan base. They like, yo, these are the dudes when it comes to this.
Yeah,
you know
sure enough.
When it comes to this music thing, these dudes different. They whole crew different. I'm like, yeah, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, bro. So everybody got to get outside in their own space and community.
Yeah.
That's another thing. We well traveled. So
yeah,
if folks pop out, it'll be that much. But that's another thing I love about them sports cities and things like that. When things going up, everybody going to everybody's stuff, breaking bread, the whole 9 yards. You know what I'm saying? You want to go down the whole revolve list, or you want to flip flop between them?
We can go to a dissolve and just go back and forth with So this dissolve, and I'm definitely glad about this, was clout chasing. We need to discontinue, do away with, and dismantle clout chasing. And I don't know, for generationally speaking, it's always been a thing. It's always seeking validation or the need or attention or whatever you want to call it, but it's definitely been the reason a lot of people find themselves in, for lack of better terms, fucked up situations. I feel the very term "fuck around and find out" is because of clout chasing.
100%.
It's we can take a look at all the several examples, but I do believe you just go on whatever social media you happen to vibe with the most or find yourself on the most, and just scroll, and you will see a lot of what they call cringeworthy and even just downright brain rotting stuff for the sake of people just wanting to be seen and heard. And if you got something to say, if you have some information, or you feel like you have an authentic means of self-expression, by all means, please do you authentically. Make sure you're expressing yourself so that it is therapeutic for you and true to you. If you're just regurgitating and doing the same thing every reaction videos, for me, I feel like it's the lowest form of uploading any type of content. And I'm not disrespecting anybody that does reaction videos. It's just there's no effort in it. You're just turning your camera on and look, I'm about to react to our podcast right now. But and for what? Just to stay trendy, to stay in the conversation of relevancy, and even to the means of it people go beyond the lines of disrespect for what they perceive as clout or trying to go viral. You know what I mean? Like, it's just it's a very dangerous thing, because it deludes people's sense of reality. It clouds their judgment.
100%.
Yeah.
100%. And it's crazy when I think back on how when you're a kid, you're really impressionable.
Absolutely.
Even the fact that, like, when I ask, the youngins, like, what y'all watching? They be like, pranks. You dig what I'm saying? And it's like that. Everything has to be presented with proper context and presented to people who can handle it. So it's like, you just got to understand what kind of message you send it.
Yeah, absolutely.
No matter what you're doing. But yeah, cloud chasing, dissolve it.
Get it out of here. Get it out of here.
What else we got on the Revolve side?
Yeah, on the Revolve side.
And matter of fact, this goes right along with community events. The show,
movie theaters,
bruh,
cinema.
Let me tell you something. It's really about everything. Is this life thing, bruh. I always say we only have one life that we can remember. But I speak for myself. I don't remember my last lifetime.
I think you get hints. That's hints deja vu, but you don't. You get your pieces, but you get your feelings of it. But clean slate. I believe I'm with you on that.
You know what I'm saying?
Clean slate.
So it's like the best thing you could do for yourself is give yourself experiences. You dig? And also how you view this thing. Going to the show is an experience.
Absolutely.
You dig?
Absolutely.
Like,
I think it's perfect to be on, like you said, right under community events because
Yeah.
it's just that. It is definitely just that.
Like I said earlier, we used to go see the Twilight movies. You dig? Twilight was like a cinematic soap opera.
Yo,
it was dope.
I'm gonna tell you, all the years we've known each other, the first movie I believe we saw in theaters together was Avengers Endgame. And even still, the stuff that went around the release of that movie, a story for another time. We made tracks off of the things that happened during the release of Endgame.
Yeah,
Real
talk.
Like, man.
Real talk.
Man.
Real talk.
But it's the energy. Another thing that going back to that the city experience in that championship. You go and see. To me, Endgame was like the Super Bowl or the you know what I mean, the championship game of.
But they used to call it blockbuster back in the day.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Blockbuster indeed, because you got your round of applause. You got people going crazy, cheering like it.
Yeah,
man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, people cheering in the movie theater.
In a movie theater,
people
bro.
crying together in the movie theater.
Yes,
bro.
sir. Yes, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had to look away a couple times when Tony was getting ready to do that snap. I was like,
bruh.
You won't get me. You won't get me.
Listen, I went to see Pursuit of Happiness in theater.
Oh man,
it was rough in there.
Oh,
when bruh got the win, we was like, everybody hold hands. You dig, bruh?
We gotta
listen. It's things that people don't consider when it comes to, because people don't go to the show no more.
Right.
But it's so much. Listen, and this gonna sound crazy, but it is what it is. People all agreeing on someone they want to erase from the movie. Having a common enemy is so powerful, bro.
Yeah, everybody loves to hate that guy.
You know what I'm saying?
Around to,
we gonna give you this. Y'all all don't. Nobody like them. You dig what I'm saying? Stuff like that, like having that type of thing in common with people you never met.
Yeah.
You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, camaraderie.
That
community.
That's so valuable.
Yeah.
So, bro, the Avatar series I went to theaters for.
Yes, sir.
Lord of the Rings.
Man, core memories based off of just when first movie. Well, so I went with my mom and my T Beanie. We end up watching John Q.
Bruh, I seen John Q.
I'll look it up later, but I was
in theaters.
In theaters, bro.
Bruh, I saw John Q in theaters.
How old were we?
Oh no, I'm lying. Wrong movie.
What was?
I didn't see John Q in theaters.
Okay.
I didn't see John Q in theaters.
Yeah, man, bruh. I ain't gonna lie to say. I think I was
real quick. Don't forget what you was gonna say.
Yeah.
But you know what I was thinking of?
Huh?
Dear John.
Wait. Who was in Dear John?
Man, what's cuz name?
He said Dear John.
What's cuz name? Channing Tatum. Dear John is what I was thinking of. I'm tired of being like this. I don't want to be this guy. I'm him on the pod already. That's crazy. Man.
It did it. Wait, Channing Tatum wasn't in John Q, was it? Yeah. Oh. That'd have been a different movie. What? That'd have been a different movie.
John Q featuring Channing Tatum.
Channing Tatum.
Oh man, that's crazy.
Yeah, man.
That's crazy.
So, look, I can't even top that. Like, pause. Follow up behind that was I cried in John Q. That was I was like I did the single tear and I was like, yo, this is ridiculous.
That's how I was with Pursuit of Happiness.
Man, like, come on.
I'm gonna tell you another undiscovered layer of going to the show. When they re-release a movie and getting to watch a movie in theaters that you watched as a kid and watching it as an adult. Yeah. That whole thing is trippy on the mind, but it's a beautiful experience. Like,
Absolutely.
I didn't even understand what I was absorbing, but it was actually some good shit. You know what I'm saying? It's like I have a different understanding watching this movie now. Make it even better. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And I think because it goes to, I think for me it does many different things aside from like the dopamine effect of like just being in the presence of that nostalgia and remembering it as you saw it the first time and revisited it. It's also that that we can still preserve and upgrade with your memories to a degree. Yes. It's like they re-released Mask of the Phantasm. That's a Batman animated movie, one of the finest Batman animated movies I've come across, in my opinion. And I think a lot of Batman fans might feel the same. But they re-released that, and when they remixed the sound, they remastered the sound. Yeah, bro. Redid the quality of the animation. It's like, bro, what? Yeah. Like, how? Yeah. It's just that industry and that effort. Shout outs to the animators, the producers, the sound people. Like, because we found ourselves in all those spaces, so it's like the effort that goes into that. People, if y'all like
that part too, I think that's another thing I think that's why sports is so rewarding, because if you play sports and you understand what's going to it, you have a different appreciation for it. There's so many things that go overlooked.
Bruh, the man hours that go into like working on your jump shot, your technique, your footwork, the little things in the foundation of your game. We would be in the studio for hours nitpicking the sound of a beat, a snare, a spacing. I don't like the way I said this. The breath in here, and we drew this breath. Delivery. Man, you really do have to be. I don't want to even say borderline, but you have to be obsessed, because it's 100%. Going to. You'll nitpick. You will be your toughest critic, because you'll obsess over things that won't matter to the casual viewer, listener, observer, but it's crucial, because you know that going forward in other projects and ventures that it's going to carry over. If I don't get my elbow in the right place or bring it in as close as I need to, it's going to continue to affect how I shoot my shot. Same, and so it's like, I appreciate, you see a 3-second clip of, and I'm just using this for context purposes, but like a Chris Pratt as Star-Lord flying through whatever type of environment. That shot was 2.5 seconds. It took them over hours to days to weeks to film it.
To film that,
to prep it, to film it, to get it together. It's like all that. Yeah. Just so we could believe this man's flying through the air. And it's like, shout outs to everybody involved in that process. Yeah. But the movie theater, like, going back to and like you said, they're re-releasing Endgame, I believe, to get everybody, because I think Doomsday is gonna piggyback right off the Endgame. So it's like, I think it'll be those initial. That's gonna go crazy, especially if they like, all right, we got an Endgame and Doomsday release. You know how many people will be in that theater for hours on end, just in there
Yo.
Like that's gonna go crazy.
Yo, that's.
And I believe they said they were gonna put other footage that brought more context to Dooms. This is stuff I've read, so don't take it with a grain of salt and all that. But still, just to see that re-release in theaters again, knowing that the continuation of that saga is right around the corner, the excitement just watching that movie, you can be like, bring it on. Right. So like you said, bro, it goes right in hand with community events, and we definitely need to keep and continue to expand upon theaters.
Yeah.
And just that culture. Drive-ins, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Drive-ins, man.
People too freaky nowadays.
I think that was a thing then too, for real. So it's like, yeah.
Yeah, but wasn't nobody gonna put it on film.
You're right.
There
were no phones like that during the drive-thru. You're right,
what I'm
bro.
saying? And wasn't nobody gonna record nobody else.
Just walking around with a compilation of freaked out drive-thru clips.
Matter of fact, I ain't gonna lie, because there's been a couple of things that was said that made me want to get to this. But I want to get to the quarantine question.
All right. Quarantine questions?
Yeah.
What is the quarantine question for?
That's basically just the question of the let's say the question of the day or the question of
the episodes.
Okay, so to speak. Yeah. That kind of embodies a good bit of the conversation.
Okay.
My grandma, all that. Just my question is, is the world at this point desensitized, or is it oversensitive? Because we live in a day and age where you could see people down the internet, but also if you use a word incorrectly, people could be offended to their core. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it's like, it's crazy for these two things to exist at the same time in the fashion that they're existing. It's one thing for them to kind of,
It's complete. It's like polar opposites.
Complete
very big, stark contrast. And I'm glad you brought that up because it's a conundrum in itself. It's like it's entitled victims.
Right.
It's like, it's so just hearing you speak on that and even ask the question, I feel like, and I don't want to sound like those before us, but I truly do. I'm starting to believe that it is the particular type of societal constructs and constraints, and generationally speaking, I think it goes by. I think it's because there are still. I do believe there are some, and I think, what do they call it? Not the parents' generation is what, Generation X. Are we? What are we?
I ain't gonna lie, I don't know.
So I think we might. So it's just the previous generations. I think they
are Generation X. I think.
And then it's the boomers that are before them. I believe.
So that generation.
And so it's like I still believe that there's a disconnect.
Oh yeah.
So it's like if you're not of the mind to adapt, if you're set in your ways of I just came from Nam, and you're still referring to other races as their racial epithet or their slur. You know what I'm saying? Like, I killed a whole bunch of slant, you know what I'm saying? Not to be continued. But it's like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're stuck in a certain time period, then I don't think you'll have the I think you're always gonna view the other generations that haven't, the generations you've done the legwork for, if they're not so perceivably, so to speak, pulling their weight, I think there's always gonna be kind of that. Y'all are entitled. You have a victim mentality, but you want the world handed to you. You know what I mean? So
but at the same time, right? These, like I said, I think one of the things that is super lost in space is just life and death. People are so trivial about it. people talk about people getting hurt or unalived in such a casual manner nowadays. You dig what I'm saying?
Interesting to the effect of you even saying unalive in the casual conversation is like,
are we sensitive?
Dead,
or do we
killed,
not feel anything?
You know what I'm saying?
You
Murdered.
Get what I'm saying?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
but you can't say certain.
That's crazy.
Or it's like, oh, but if you search it, you could watch it.
Oh yeah,
and all it's gonna tell you is warning.
Not suitable for work.
Yeah,
you know
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's like,
I can't tell you the amount of, and for lack of better terms, for porn, the amount of porn I've seen posted in links on. Check the comments
on Facebook.
You know what I mean? Like I'm friends with my mama on Facebook. Like this.
Like, what are we doing?
It's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
Facebook. Just
like that, huh?
Like, how did this happen?
All right. Yeah, man. Yeah. It's
I don't understand it.
I do believe that there is the level of desensitization. But I think because there's, like I said, it goes to the amount of access to the information that you have as well, generationally speaking. So it's like, when AJ and Athena watch Invincible, I think it's going to blow their little minds. You know what I mean? But I won't. You know what I'm saying? There's, time and place for that. So it's like, once they get to the point of watching Invincible, then they'll be like, oh, I've seen, So it's like, I think it is just the consumption of, as we get older and what we're exposed to, because we come from a generation where, and even from a hip hop standpoint, like we've seen a lot of different evolutions. Because to grow up on artists like Ludacris and 50, and just in that, like in that scope of like these gentlemen aren't that much older than us, but it feels like they were. Because of the presentation, the exposure, like the amount of times we see them on TV and just the way they presented themselves in the media, and It's like we still had also the founding fathers of hip hop with Run DMC, Kool Moe D, and so we saw the birth and the evolution of it in a sense, but it's like now we're at a point where we can find our own niche and our own groove within hip hop. And still like see other people contribute to it, and I think we're probably of the more open-minded when it comes to like just giving other styles and music a different, just the ear and an honest listen. And so I think when it comes to, because we're gonna see it as self-expression, and when it comes to again just the desensitization or the sensitivity levels. I think it's really just about how the information is perceived and received. But
right, bars,
because it goes in with prime example, right? Ribbon, Joseph. We grew up, and of course the Dozens itself, historically speaking, yes, but it's taking the hurt and making it work for us, and we've gotten to the point where we even compliment each other aggressively if we, I'm trying to get like you, player. I see you, big dog. You know what I'm saying? I see what you on. You know what I mean? So it's like I think it's the matter of, so you go online and you see one of my favorite channels and content is All Def Digital, and shout outs to Patrick Cloud, shout outs to Tony Baker and Kev on Stage and all those folks that have brought that series and that channel together. But it's like you got a show like Roast Me, and these dudes are telling some of the hardest jokes, and it's almost like watching a roast. But it's like it's no different than how we came up, and your mama hair so short she could curl it with rice. All that type of like, all that in that environment. But now in a different light, in a different setting, it would be bullied. It would be bullying, or you know what I mean. So it's like, I guess it really just depends.
It comes down to basically your interpretation.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
That's a very good point. I think that's it.
Oh, I have a reoccurring thought from time to time, and it's about P.B. Herman. Rest in peace to to the actor. I'm trying to give him his Paul Rubens. I knew his first name was Paul. I just wanted to remember his last name, but Rubens. But impactful. You know what I'm saying? Impactful in the childhood. Just having memories of different stuff that he was a part of, and just in his own rights, him being his brand. But like him as an individual, I remember he got caught up on a charge of indecent exposure in an adult movie theater. Though that's what like should always like. Why'd you build it? You know what I'm saying? Why'd you create that environment? And who just busted in on the bag? Hey, you know what I'm saying? It's Pee Wee Herman in an adult movie theater. You know what I'm saying?
I mean,
get him out of here.
It comes down to what what's the word I'm looking for? What the goal of an adult theater is.
Yeah.
Is an adult theater a place where you go watch certain types of movies, or is it where you go and have that type of freedom?
Right.
That type of shit.
Right. Nah, for real. You're right. I just because I've had that thought for years. Like since the story broke in real time when we were growing up. I was like, yo, what? He's in a porno house. Like, what do y'all do? Whatever. But that definitely brings a little more clarity.
What made that come to mind?
I often think about just like the infrastructure of society, like the contradictions behind.
Oh, as far as is this to the? Would that be the duality of sensitivity and insensitivity?
It could be, but nah.
Okay.
I just random. Yeah, it just be random.
Yeah,
it was completely random. It's one of those reoccurring, like just the hypocrisy of society type, like. You know, you have so many bars, but public intoxication. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. I mean, yeah.
Anywho, all right. So,
yeah.
All right. So, that was the
quarantine question.
Quarantine question.
Yeah.
That was the quarantine question. Okay.
Yeah. And if y'all ever, want to contribute to the quarantine question, some of y'all want to ask us. Or, something you ask yourself that you want us to answer. We here for it.
Please feel free to drop it in the comments. Let us know. We'll read them and definitely, forge something around it and make sure we put that out there.
Yeah. Yeah. All right. So that brings us to our last segment. We call this the Outbreak. Itself as something different. You know what I mean? That could be on a local level, global level, whatever the case may be, just whatever we want to bring attention to.
Yeah.
On a particular app. You dig? Where you want to go with that?
So for me, it's kind of like. What's my dude name? Y'all gonna see me go to the phone a lot because I want to give people their just dues and their credit.
What lane would you say, in a sense? Who are he going on tour with?
Oof, and that's the thing, G. So he did the first of the month, the Bone Thugs first of the month, and. The way his cadence on it, his wordplay, and he did it as a pro. Like it was awesome. Like promo, come to the show type. I was like, this is. I don't even know. I think he could stand on stage with everybody, with the best of them. So it's like as far as lane, he's versatile. He's versatile. And I'm gonna get the brother's name. Y'all hold on, bear with me.
Wow.
Bear with me, because I definitely need to give the. If you want to go in the meantime.
Yeah. Isaiah Rashad, bro.
Isaiah Rashad, okay.
Isaiah Rashad released the album. What's the name of the album? Fire album. Isaiah Rashad had the little issue with people taking interest into his sexuality or whatever.
Right.
Now, mind you, video came out. I've never seen it.
How did the topic of discussion come about? Is I guess my question. Like, how did his sexuality come into play?
Well, since you asked, bruh, the name of the album is It's Been Awful.
It's been awful.
That goes to show where that man was at after this situation. So,
right.
I don't know the details of how this got out.
Mm-hmm.
And then the internet too is always on some playing type shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much of it was exaggerated and how much of it was actually there. And I don't even know who was watching it. I don't know who watched it because that's crazy to watch. But either or, long-winded. A video came out with Isaiah Rashad and more than one man taking part in activities.
Grown folk activities.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, so...
And that's just what brought it up. You know what I mean?
And so they were dragging him through the mud for... Like, what was the how did it impact his release, like his album?
I mean,
his project?
It's hip hop.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, if he was considered to be a homosexual hip hop artist, it wouldn't have been. Well, it probably still would have been something. But you don't usually come across that kind of stuff,
right? I mean, and everybody can say what they want, but I think Lil Nas X is already. Yeah, I mean, like, there's a path that we shouldn't be shocked by certain things at this point in time. So it's like...
I think him displaying certain behaviors and outfits and scenarios is different than actually somebody's private footage getting released to the world. And, once again, Lil Nas X has made it a point to establish himself as an artist from the community.
Right,
you dig?
right.
Isaiah Rashad never did so. And he's with TDE, you dig?
Right.
Kendrick, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q, etc., etc. So basically, there was the same way there was outrage when the whole Frank Ocean thing popped out.
And I honestly, that's who came to my mind. It's like, but to this day, it's like Frank still gets his props for maneuvering.
Ain't nobody got no videos of Frank either.
The only video they got is Frank knocking a nigga out.
That's what I'm saying. Exactly. And they don't have nothing like that. All they got of Isaiah Rashad is some, you know what I mean? So I think it was just, people was...
So for me, in that space, like, strictly as brother to brother, it's like, what you do is what you do. Mental health-wise, like, I think as long as you have that space to navigate it healthily, and regardless, because it's internet, people gonna project, people gonna have opinions about stuff that they don't understand or have some type of fear or insecurity about, and it's like, what's the music like? And if you can't tell me about that, what are we really talking about when it comes to this artistry?
And that's why I'm at. The music is incredible. This album is fire. When I saw the title, I was like, dang, bro. I know he didn't want some,
that's
you know what I mean?
That's a deep title. That's a pivotal title right there. Yeah. That's an honest title. You know what I mean? Like,
but I mean, even Shannon Sharp was embarrassed when his whole thing came about, and it wasn't nothing in that lane. It was to, a man and a woman instead. So... I think,
and even still, it's like, for us to fully examine that, it's like, you had to do a lot of steps for that to leak, so to speak.
But just in general, still, it's like, I don't believe he was proud of that. So I feel like regardless if it's
I've heard
straight or not, I don't think anybody would want their private situations released to the world.
So just to touch on
Without that,
pause,
you know.
but ironically, but to go back to the Shannon Sharp thing, I've read it, and I said her, but I've read online. Of course, again, take it with a grain of salt. But a lot of people have agreed, like have come to the thought process of him or the team leaking that to combat the jokes or the online rumors of how he was dressing and or sitting and the style that he chose to with the fanny pack and certain things like that. But
I
it's
think
like,
that's crazy. And
absolutely,
I
absolutely, absolutely.
The
So
thing that I can't stand the most is the fact that most of these people who speak on these things have no type of knowledge of how things happen, and you know what I'm saying?
and
Like,
even still have their own questions about themselves that they don't feel comfortable answering or can't answer, or you know what I mean? Like it,
man, bro.
it's again the projections, bro. And going back to Isaiah Rashad, it's like, man, continue to make the music true to you. Continue to perfect your craft. Outside of that, the only person that should care about who Isaiah Rashad is sleeping with is Isaiah Rashad and the person that Isaiah Rashad is sleeping with. Like, at the end, it's music. You know what I mean? Like, if you put that in the music, then I think as a consumer, then you can form your opinion about how you feel going towards his transparency. But again, that's within the craft. That's within the artistry. All that other stuff is just, you know what I mean? Like, for me personally, I'm cynical enough to think, like, and no disrespect to you, Isaiah, but it's like somebody from the team purposely leaked it for traction for the project. Publicity. Ain't no such thing as bad publicity in show business is what I've heard regurgitated over the many years. But again, I'm not putting that, not saying that that's, part of the plan or a conspiracy or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's in the realm of show business and things happening. I take that with a grain of salt because it all amounts to nothing when it comes to the artistry of the craft. That's really, you know what I mean? So,
Well, he was TDE.
So that alone speaks to his artistry.
I'm saying, like, from a team standpoint, that's his team, TDE.
Yeah.
So I definitely don't feel like it was anything to do with the team.
Oh, fact. I mean,
You know what I mean?
so I mean, when I say that, I don't mean like you can have an assistant, you have a publicist. If depending on who's assigned to what, because
TDE.
you think they incur everybody does their own. I got to do my own. I got to do my diligence. So it's like I'm
SZA, Kendrick Lamar, J Rock, Schoolboy Q, Absol. I can't remember what homie name is, but Isaiah Rashad. Saying that to say, as far as hip hop is concerned, even with the things that they're associated with, TDE artists have some of the cleanest profiles in music. You don't hear nothing about none of them.
okay.
You know
I see what you're saying.
So I'm just saying, like, I know them people ain't perfect.
That part. And again,
So-
I wasn't saying that to fuel any type of rumor mill. It's so many reasons that things can happen, but it's like I know that could be one of the many projections or whispers in the wind when none of it matters to the fact of creating quality music.
Yeah, I think that and I only brought it up just to bring
No, because it
context,
goes
you know.
into giving him his flowers. We were
Yeah.
discussing giving him his flowers and just shouting him out.
And it sounds like this album is a byproduct of that.
That whole that whole interaction.
Not that interaction. I'm talking about just the other side of him going through that journey in his life, that space in his life, dealing with the backlash from that whole situation.
I got you.
And he came outside with some heat, like very, and not just hip hop, very well-rounded album from a musicality standpoint. Different genres he was, rocking with. Dope album though. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go back and give it a
Dope
listen.
album. But yeah, who
Found him, Akeem Ali.
why do I feel like I heard that
I'm
name?
gonna show you a picture of the gentleman. I happened to find him on because I typed in. I knew it was like this gentleman right here. And
I think I've seen this person.
I'll probably we'll put an image so in case anybody's that, likes hip hop or is familiar with hip hop is. I'm not sure why you wouldn't be at this point, but yeah, the gentleman is nice. Akeem Ali gets my I'm sorry, what are we on? What are we dubbing this segment?
Oh, the Outbreak segment.
The Outbreak segment, definitely. As a fan of lyricism and cadence and flow and just really using wordplay.
Oh, wait. This guy. I remember, dude. Yeah, he got a dope aesthetic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
And it's versatile. Like, yeah. Akeem Ali, man, I'm definitely a fan, and
this boy does all fabrics for his album. Oh, all right. How to say? The texture tape and the texture tape too. Like, anybody say you do that? But polyester, leather, Egyptian cotton, crushed velvet, suede, cashmere, muslin.
Yeah, that's what this is.
Word.
That's hard.
Velcro satin and cowhide.
That's hard.
And on the second one is nylon, corduroy, Chanel. What is that? That's not Chanel. What's that?
I believe it is.
Huh.
No, well, Chanel.
Chiffon.
Chiffon, yeah, chiffon.
Velour, denim, flannel, linen, lace, and felt.
These are all different
tracks.
Yeah,
But
the brothers. He's very talented and I want to say, I guess this is for me, precise MC lyricist. Like he's definitely one to keep an eye on, keep an ear out for.
Right now. Yeah, I'm gonna check out his new stuff.
Yeah,
I heard some of his older stuff. He's pretty dope. Dope.
Yes, sir.
And that's crazy because I definitely want to check out the new stuff because I never, not that I didn't look at him like I looked at him more as a well-rounded, full artist type cat more so than a spitter. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I got you.
Because he has a lot to offer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fashion standpoint, the way he shoots his videos and all that stuff like that. Yeah,
an artist, a very well-rounded artist.
Yeah.
Beyond just rap.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
it's like, never mind, I ain't gonna say that. I rock with Trinidad James.
Oh, absolutely. And listen, because we talk about top 5, we talk about the hottest MC, hottest rappers. But if we're talking about an individual kind of just like, for me, if just my takeaway, Trinidad came and bum rushed the game and like was like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Now I can do what I want. I could get my fashion out. I could just have fun with my artistry. Like
Trinidad came with a plan.
Yeah.
Like I'm about to go set up on this corner, build my store, get all the traffic through this joint. You know what I'm saying? Then I'm gonna move off into the hills type shit. He it's like he knew he wanted to do out the gate. Yeah, because absolutely. He's so in his pocket right now, and been for years, and still been putting out dope music. A lot of people don't know, but
I've seen some of the content he
albums, dope concepts for album releases and things like that. He cold.
He's got a if I'm not mistaken, this man's got a sketch with. I think it was so random that I came across it. It was I think it's Lil Dicky, if I'm not mistaken. It's him, Lil Dicky, and they're in a convenience store and somebody spills something, and they get Mystical out of the closet.
Yeah. I saw that.
You saw that, Joy?
They got a song. That ain't no skit.
That's a song?
Yeah.
Well, he was like, danger. Because Mystical was like, basically like...
Bruh, that was a song.
That was a song?
It was a song that put Mystical back in the spotlight, too.
I thought it was a sketch,
Pissed me up. Mystical, bruh. We going to talk about him on the podcast.
Yeah, we gonna get to...
Mystical, bruh.
Mystical, man.
God dang, Mystical just...
But we need to do our due diligence on that one, too, because I don't want to just...
What's that?
As far as how that... I know the musical legacy.
I'm talking about
What? Yeah, I'm about to say, what are we covering when we speak on?
I'm talking about understanding how to preserve your situation. Listen, if I get a charge for drug dealing and I get a certain amount of time, and if I go back I'm getting life, I'm not gonna be around no type of drug activity at all.
Yeah, that's what I was speaking.
I'm not even gonna be around no liquor. You dig what I'm saying? So
I don't know the
for
particulars
him,
about the second go round. I barely know the particulars about the first. You know what I'm saying? So
it
it's
don't
like,
matter. Forget the particulars. What I'm
Yeah.
saying is, there is no situation that could be going on that I'm gonna be caught up in that type of anything because of the previous situation. You dig what I'm saying? Like,
I agree.
what's the name of this song? Mystical, bro. Mystical had about 3 careers in music. He had the No Limit.
Yeah, I was thinking about.
Boom. Shook back out with when he did Tarantula and all that. Shake It Fast and all that.
Who was that under?
I think he was with man, I know who he was. It's crazy. I can't remember who he was with.
Shake It Fast. That was Neptune's, wasn't it?
Yeah, but I can't remember who he was signed to. He was signed to one of the majors. And then after that, he had another pop out with Cash Money. You know what I'm saying?
Cash Money?
Yeah. You know what I mean? He signed to Cash Money?
Nah.
You remember that?
What? Well, no, like, what year? What time frame?
I'm terrible with years.
I'm gonna look in it. Not to second guess. I'm not familiar with that. That don't ring a bell.
Yeah, Mystical signed with Cash Money. The song he got with oh no, that ain't. I'm tweaking. Man, what's that joint called, man? But he did the joint with Lil Dicky and Trinidad James. I don't know what that joint called. But it was another banger. I'm like, Mystical then struck gold again.
Yeah, we definitely could go down the we could definitely go down the path that is the convoluted legacy to this Mystical.
Just a little thick.
Get out of here, bruh.
I'm saying, bro.
Help the bear.
You know what I'm saying? He had one.
He did his thing on that one. He did his thing on that one.
Yeah, and that joint was, it caught heat. He did.
So they definitely dropped the sketch to probably because the fact that they worked together so much on stuff that's hard. I didn't know that. I didn't know that they had that joint.
Yeah, bro. Everybody don't get that type of. You dig? Everybody don't get that to shake back more than one time, especially after controversy. You know what I'm saying? It take a lot. You know how that go. It take a lot.
What? I just saw Magazine Dream with Jonathan Majors. Great movie. Anyway. Shout out to Jonathan Majors and making good. It was sad. Like, but okay, so what we got? That was
new albums. I ain't gonna lie. And it's not even that new. A$AP Rocky, bruh. A$AP Rocky, bruh. He, same thing. Them dudes, I love when the artist gets better.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I love when the artists get better. Some artists get caught up trying to recreate the same energy. A$AP Rocky has gotten better as an artist. His artistry has gotten broader.
Okay.
Song selection, beat selection, the way he attacks the songs nowadays. His album was one of my favorites recently.
Y'all gonna hear me say this a lot, but I'm gonna have to check that out. Man, listen. Said it earlier in the episode. We get to it. We work, and a lot of the times I'm working on other crafts, and sick fella surroundings and our own personal junctions and ventures. But I the thing about me is usually in that when I'm creating, I kind of zone out everything else, and I happen to come across stuff. But I am big on different artistry, so it's like I would definitely go give it a listen because I'm a fan of ASAP. So it's
A$AP
like
Rocky dope.
favorite album that I've come across in the last. Crazy enough, if we're gonna say album, I don't know if we can include soundtrack.
Yeah.
All right, so the Center soundtrack, as far as complete body of work that I've listened through to, the Center soundtrack.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's a couple standouts on it? I never heard it.
Pale Pale Moon, the Jamie Lawson rendition, and the Brittany Howard rendition. They bring their own personal. It's really incredible what they do in their own respects.
Right.
Some of them is there's Seance. I can't remember what the gentleman's name is, and y'all can check it out. I ain't gonna keep picking up my phone right now.
Right.
But it's Seance. The name of it is Seance. The instrumentation Delta Slim. He has his own soundtrack, like his own sound.
Okay.
So that's a good. I love those tracks.
Yeah.
There's one. Oh, I'm tripping. What's my man name? Don Tolliver.
Yeah.
It's Flames of Fortune.
Flames of Fortune.
Yeah, your niece know that one.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. We definitely had a spin of just singing Flames of Fortune on repeat. So that was definitely that whole album, that project. I listened to many times. Many times.
Don Tolliver's dope.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I'm glad they got him on that project. He did his thing. That, like I said, I'm a big fan of that project. So as of right now, I'll give that the last complete body of work that I listened to.
Yeah.
I'll give it to the Center soundtrack right now.
Word up. I'm gonna check that out for sure.
Yes, sir.
I love a good soundtrack.
Man.
Soundtracks from movies to video games.
Yes, sir.
And we're gonna make that a topic one of these days and come up with a little list of the top tier, top 5, top 8 video game soundtracks.
Give me 1 second. Give me a brief second, y'all. I'm perspiring.
Yeah, man. All right. So we did a highlight on the artist, highlight on the album. What's the last one you want to go? Creator recommendation.
Creator recommendation.
Now this one for me, I have no idea. Why? Oh, actually, you know what? Well, nah. Oh, I got one. The Are You Listening podcast.
Who's are you listening to podcast? What's
Dads and Blacks.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Dads and Blacks. Shout out to the family Dirty Soap.
Yeah.
My guy Dads, my guy Blacks, they got the Are You Listening podcast. But they really zoom in on lyricism, meanings, and stories behind songs in hip hop. They got in their first episode, they talked about the fact that the Crisscross Jump record is a diss record.
Yeah.
What I mean?
Don't
Stuff
try
like
to
that.
compare us. I definitely
Yeah.
learned something through that. I definitely learned something with that one. Yeah,
So,
big shout outs to Dads and Black, man, for real.
Yeah, definitely check their pod out.
Are you listening?
Are you listening? Yeah. Are you listening? Shout out to them. Dope podcast. Blacks it's a wild dude. Man. It's a wild dude, bro. Wild dude. Same thing with Daz, but it's informative. It's funny. It's hip hop.
Mm.
and it's Dirty Soap. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Those two dudes, that chemistry is A1. But yeah, that's my creative recommendation.
For me, I'm gonna go with Duke Relly. I'm gonna go with Duke
Shout out
Relly.
Duke.
I've
Shout out
seen-
to Duke, bro.
Yeah, shout out to Duke Relly. And there's some other. We gonna get into some other comedians as well.
Man, forget that. Shout out to Duke, bro.
Shout out to Duke Relly though. I've anytime I watch his content, I definitely, I'm immediately, he gets an instant laugh out of me. So it's
Yeah.
like,
I love that Duke's comedy is so well rounded.
yeah.
Duke, everybody is not funny in different spaces.
Mm.
Some people are not funny ribbing. Some people are not funny in a small crowd. Some people aren't funny on stage.
Mm.
It don't matter where you put Duke. Oh, some people not funny on the internet.
Mm.
When it come to skits, he got it.
Yeah.
When it come to stand up, he got it.
Absolutely.
When it come to just casual conversations, he'll tell you something insightful and it'll still be funny.
Mm-hmm.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah, I met Duke. We met. Who met Duke first?
We were at the same event, so
Oh, okay, so yeah, we met Duke.
we met Duke through Angie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Duke crazy, bro. Duke, and he's not limited to a era either. Duke would be funny in any era.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He's not limited to an era either.
And shout outs to Angie Dirty Mouth, the comedian. I just wanted, because I met, that was, shout outs. But we were she did this series of hosting a show, and Duke was on set.
Yeah.
And, that's how, from that moment, it was definitely he just, his personality is
Bro, funny as
like he
hell.
said, there's really no space he's not funny in.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Duke funny as hell, bro.
yeah.
Duke funny as hell, bro. Duke funny as hell. And I'm glad he's starting to get shine.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Because he put in a lot of work. Duke
Yeah,
put
absolutely.
in a lot of work.
Absolutely.
A lot of work. And different facets, too. He was early using even, graphics and stuff like that in his comedy sketches and stuff like that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
The one of my favorite joints was he had to preach on roller skates. It was like a early, quick joint, but that's one of the joints I was like, this dude is out of his mind.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Duke Relly.
Yeah, shout out to Duke Relly, man. Definitely got to give him some spotlight on the Outbreak, man.
Mm-hmm.
You dig?
Mm-hmm.
You dig? With that being said, that's our segments, man. You got anything you want to add to the app? Anything you want to talk about before we get out of here?
No, because we got plenty coming up. We got plenty of topics to cover on upcoming shows. So this has been the premiere, the third of the first
episode. The third of the first.
the third part of the first episode of
Yeah,
the
I'm
third
saying.
part of the first episode.
We got it done though.
We definitely got it done, and y'all gonna enjoy this. Y'all gonna enjoy this, man. And this has been the Patnas Podcast. Stay tuned. Tune in.
Hold up.
What we got?
If you're watching this on the Sick Fellas Network and you are not subscribed, subscribe.
Absolutely.
If you're watching this on the Sick Fellas Network and you are subscribed, like it. If you're not subscribed, like it. Hop in the comments. Let us know we here.
We interact.
We
You know
here.
what I'm saying? Like we said, drop questions, topics, whatever. Thoughts, opinions. We'll read them, and you know what I'm saying? We'll get them on the show if they worthy enough. If we like them. I feel like, is he shaking his head? He's shaking his head, ain't
Don't give us no topics.
he?
Don't
I'll read them. You know what I'm saying? I'll read
give
'em.
us no topics.
It ain't guaranteed we're going to discuss them, but
You
I'll
ain't
read
got
'em.
the answer, Sway. Don't give us no goddamn topics. You dig? We got the topics. Nah, real talk. But yeah, hop in the comments, show
Like.
some love.
comment, subscribe, share.
So yeah,
I feel like I be singing in. Low and
it's
shit.
all good. About it, man. As much time as we put in,
Yeah, nah, we
motherfucker
we
should be in
definitely-
his bed. But yeah, with that being said, this was episode 1 of the Patnas Podcast. Once again, I'm your host, 1080p, the Plague Partner.
And I'm your co-host, Aaron AP Parquet.
We appreciate y'all for tapping in. And remember, don't take the medicine.
Stay sick.
Peace.
Lab whipping up a potion. Knock the symptoms out your face and give you niggas COVID. Sit this out and watch the sickest in the vivid.